Hey goodies, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. As you can see, today I'll be showing you all how to go about speed retightening your sister locks, and I am doing this on all 1000 of my mother's beautiful tailbone length sister locks. If you're looking for a step-by-step tutorial on how to retighten sister locks, I will leave the link to my tutorial in the description box below. But now I'm going to proceed and share all the tips you need to make your self-retightenings and retightenings faster. First, what you always want to do is section your hair off into more digestible, even sections. So we're going to split our hair down the middle and then section one half to the side, and then one half you're going to go ahead and split into 3 even sections. And then you're going to want to bantu knot or bun the sections that you're not going to be working on immediately. And it'll look something like this at the end, where you have 6 even sections to begin working on your tightening. Once you're ready to begin retightening, you're going to go ahead and move the extra hair of the section you're working with out of the way. If your hair isn't as long as my mom's or isn't long enough, it's fine to just clip it or put it into a little bun, and then you're going to grab steel clips like this, or any clip really, and you're going to go ahead and put that at the base of the hair so that it helps you ensure that you're not interlocking any roots of other locks as you're going about retightening. And then this is the tool that I use. I'll leave the link in the description box below as well. Purpose of this video, I'm showing you all real time how long it takes me to retighten all 1000 or so of my mother's locks. And that leads me to my second tip, which is always retighten your hair in a reasonable amount of time. Every loctician or consultant will usually say get your hair retightened every 4 to 8 weeks, depending on how fast your hair grows. And the reason why you want to do that is because the longer your new growth, the longer it's going to take to retighten your hair. So I retightened my mom's hair after about 5 weeks, and she had about 3/4 of an inch of growth. Another reason to retighten your hair in a timely manner is to help you avoid unnecessary damage to your locks. For example, if you're experiencing slippage, it's easier for you or your consultant to catch that and be able to retighten your hair in order to fix it before it gets out of hand. Here is a close-up of the retighten section. As you can see, the locks are uniform and going in the same direction, and the roots are not too tight to the scalp. And something else you might notice is that my mother's grid, although it is very neat, it's not perfect. And for those of you new to my channel, my mother, my sister, and myself, we all retighten our own hair, and we have been for about 7 years. And part of doing self-retightenings is noting that you can't see the back of your head like a loctician can, and your grid may be varied, and that's completely normal. Personally, it doesn't bother me, but I thought that was something that I should point out to people. That section took me a little over an hour, and for each section on her head, it took me anywhere from an hour to an hour 30 minutes, depending on if there was any repair that I needed to do. And each section has around 175 locks, give or take. So an hour 30 minutes to do that many locks. In this next clip, I'm showing you all how I retighten in real time, just to give you guys a reference. And in the next 5 minutes, I was able to do about 8 locks, and I could have gone faster. And it leads me to my next tip, which is never have a greasy scalp on your retightening day. My mother, she had put topical oil on her roots like most of us do to keep our roots moisturized and not dry. But what that does is it makes the retightening process unnecessarily slippery, and it adds time to retightening. I could have done the entire retightening in about 30 minutes less if I wasn't slipping and sliding throughout the entire process. So just make sure you refrain from putting your usual like black castor oil or coconut oil or whatever you use on your scalp at least a day or two prior to retightening. Another tip that has helped me not only retighten my hair a lot faster, but also refrain from accidentally interlocking locks together is by working with the grid. And what that means is we've already broken our hair down into 6 sections, and there is a part that separates all of these sections. So those parts that separate sections, I always work from that corner of whatever section I'm working on, and then I'll begin retightening in columns. So I will retighten up 3 locks and then shift further into that section to either the left or the right, away from the part that splits the sections, but into that section itself. And then I'll do another column and then shift over and then do the next column. And then after that, I will go back to the part and then I will do another 3 and then shift over, another 3 and then shift over until I'm done. After 3.5 hours, I had completed half of my mom's hair, and that is about 3 sections, which is 175 locks, give or take, and 175 times 3 is 525 locks. So I did around 525 locks in 3.5 hours. I'm not quite sure if this applies to other people, but with my family, our hair is denser towards the center of our head, and that makes us have more locks towards the center of our head. So sections 3 and 4 have more locks than sections 1, 2, and 5 and 6. And that's why it takes me slightly longer to do the middle section of my hair. But comment down below if that's true for you. After a lot of determination and love from my mother, because I would never do this for anyone else, I finished her hair in 7 hours and 41 minutes. Yeah, so that's how long it takes. That's a question that I usually get, how long it takes to do my mom's hair. And if we're doing it with a purpose and we're doing it in one sitting, this is around the amount of time that it takes. In total, for breaks, we took about 1 hour and 30 minutes, which was not factored into the time that you see for the retightening time. But if you apply yourself and you follow these tips, I can guarantee you that you'll notice that your self-retightenings will go a lot faster. As always, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like it and comment and subscribe. And please, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you are in the world. See you next time. Bye.